in our easy pose, just wherever the legs are comfortable. You can always readjust. Just bring your palms face up on your knees. Sit up taller as you relax the shoulders. You can let your eyes close. Just take a big breath in through your nose. And then exhale out your mouth. Inhale through your nose as you sit slightly taller. And exhale out the mouth. And again, inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth, releasing any stress. And once more, in through your nose. And out the mouth. And just try a few more breaths like that at your own pace. Releasing any anxiety as you exhale. Once more. And then bring your palms face down on the knees. We'll do a seated cat-cow. As you inhale, press your chest forward, tilt your chin up. Exhale, round the back, roll the shoulders forward. Inhale, chest forward, chin up. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, chest forward, chin up. Exhale, round. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round. And then sit up as tall as you can. We'll come to the right side, right hand back behind you as you press with your left hand on the right knee into a seated twist, looking over the side or back over your shoulder. Slowly coming back to the center, we'll take it to the other side. Left hand back, pressing with the right hand, staying tall as you take deep breaths. You can gaze back over your shoulder. And then slowly come back to the center. Just pull the shoulders up by the ears with an inhale. And then exhale, relax. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, relax. And once more, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, relax. And just one more big breath in. And exhale out your mouth. And then we'll come into child's pose. So you can come onto your hands and knees to start. And just adjust the knees either in close or out wide. Big toes come close to touch, hips back towards the heels as you sink your chest and forehead down. And just rest down close to the floor. And just start to focus on your breath coming in and out through your nose. If you want, you can work on that ujjayi breath, adding constriction to your throat. And coming to that whisper breath. Feeling it especially when you breathe out. And just feel your body start to relax into the floor, growing heavier in your joints. And slowly make your way to tabletop walk. Hands below the shoulders and knees below the hips. So coming to that neutral spine. We'll come through cat-cow tilts. As you inhale, drop your stomach. Tilt the hips up and chin up. And as you exhale, round your back as you come into cat, to letting your neck hang long. Inhale to cow. Letting your stomach and back drop. Exhale, cat, really arching your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then back to your neutral spine. We'll come into down dog, pressing your toes into the floor. Lift your hips as you press your chest back. And you can stay still or start to walk the dog as you sink one heel down and then the other. Still feeling that breath flowing in and out through your nose. If it feels good, you can take a little rock forward into plank pose and back into your down dog. And taking that a few times, inhale into plank and exhale into down dog. And then we'll meet back in our down dog, lifting the hips high. Take another inhale, you soften your knees. And as you exhale, come to a forward fold, walking the hands and feet in together. Coming to rag dog, grabbing opposite elbows as you let the neck hang down long. And again, breathing deeply, keeping that slight or even deep bend in the legs. As you let your chest fold over the thighs. And as you breathe, feel your spine stretch. And again, relaxing at the neck and the shoulders. And then start to release your hands to the floor. We'll come into halfway lift, pressing against the floor, below or above the knees as you lengthen your spine, pulling the shoulder blades together. Back of the neck long, crown of the head reaches forward. And a big inhale. Exhale, forward fold, reaching down. Bending the knees as much as needed. And we'll come into mountain pose. So you can really press your feet down, keeping the knees slightly bent until you stretch up, reaching the arms up. And fingertips up, turning the palms in as you relax the shoulders. And just taking some breaths here as you stand as tall as possible. One more inhale. Exhale, come to forward fold. You can touch the palms together, just slowly reaching back down to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, come to plank pose. Hands come shoulder width apart, stepping the feet back. Just taking a big breath here. Exhale as you lower to the floor. You can bring knees, hips, and chest to the floor, tops of the feet pressed down. As you inhale, come to cobra pose, lifting your chest. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, cobra pose, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, looking over the left shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come back into tabletop. And exhale as you take down dog, lifting the hips high. Just adjusting as needed as you press the chest back. And again, relax at the neck. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold, walking the hands and feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, pressing the feet firmly down as you stretch all the way up. Palms together, exhale, arch to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, elbows back, chest forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Keeping the spine strong, core muscles tucked in, big inhale. Exhale, lower to the floor. Tops of the feet pressed down, inhale, cobra pose, adjusting how bent you need the elbows. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, look over the left shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, tabletop. And we'll take a child's pose, adjusting the knees again as you sink the hips back, taking a few deep breaths in and out, back to that ujjayi breath. Once more, in and out. And then coming back into tabletop. And again, we'll take our down dog, so you can press the toes down, hips come high, chest back, and shoulders and ears away from each other. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hands and feet come together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose. Keep the hips pressing back. And you can reach the arms forward or hands together at the heart. Just notice how the shoulders feel, but always pulling back with the hips so your knees stay back behind your toes. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the floor. Tops the feet down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale to plank pose, pressing up from the knees or directly up onto the toes. And then lift to down dog. As you inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step your foot forward. Then come into a warrior one, stepping out a little bit wider as that back heel sinks to the floor. Hips and shoulders adjust forward with the shoulders over the hips. And breathing deeply as the fingers stretch to the ceiling. Bring your palms together at your heart. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to straighten your right leg and fold your chest forward, coming to pyramid pose. And just stay in this halfway lift position as your feet press away from each other. And then bring a bend back into your knees. You inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank pose. Just holding your plank pose. Another inhale. Exhale, down dog, hips high. Inhale with your left leg. Exhale, step forward. Up to your warrior one, sinking the heel down, just adjusting the foot out a little bit wider if needed. Hips and shoulders forward. Inhale. Exhale, palms together at your heart. Pull back as you straighten the left leg and fold the chest forward back to that halfway lift position in pyramid pose. And then lift up, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, plank pose. One more inhale. Exhale to down dog. Inhale. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, as you slowly roll yourself up. You can pull the shoulders back and press the chest forward. Take one big breath in. Exhale out your mouth. And just relax. Again, we'll come into a star pose, so you can step the feet out wide. Feet come close to parallel as you reach the arms up. And just adjust if this feels rough on the shoulders. Go ahead and stretch out to the sides. We'll take our warrior two from here, turning the right foot to the side. Back foot comes parallel to the short edge of the mat. Arms out at shoulder height as your right knee pulls out towards the pinky toe. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow can drop down towards the leg or hand can extend out as you reach up with the left arm, looking up towards the hand, out to the side or even to the floor. And into reverse warrior. Legs stay the same as the left hand lowers, arch back with the right arm. And again, bring your gaze where it feels best on your neck, most natural. And then back to star pose. You inhale, reach back up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, sliding the hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Big exhale. Inhale, star pose, slowly pressing back up. And we'll take our warrior two with the left foot Turning back, arms out at shoulder height as you look over the left hand and pulling your left knee to the pinky toe. Inhale. Exhale to extended side angle, so left hand can stretch down or rest the elbow down, right arm up, and again bringing your gaze where it feels best for your neck. And slowly to reverse warrior. Lunge stays in the left as you arch back, and just adjust the gaze. And then back to star pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your fingertips to the floor and start to come to your plank pose. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. We'll come into a seated position, coming onto your back. You can roll all the way down, pulling your knees into your chest. And we'll come into a supine pigeon from here. You can either plant the left foot down as you cross the right ankle over the left knee, or lift up and interlace the hands around the left leg as you pull back, flexing the feet, giving a little more support for the knees, or open the stretch a little more as you press with your right elbow against the inside of the right leg. And then we'll take that stretch to the other side. So start to release. And then the left ankle crosses over the right knee. Either resting the foot down, or you can reach up and interlace and pull up in on the right leg. Gently opening with the left elbow as the feet flex slightly more. And then start to release, bringing the knees back into your chest. Just squeezing in tight. And start to bring your arms out by your sides. Let your knees drop to the right side as you look over the left shoulder for supine twist. Keeping the shoulders rolling into the floor. And then knees back to the center. You can let them drop to the left side. As you look over the right shoulder, really focusing on your right shoulder, pulling down. And then back to the center. Once again, knees in, big inhale. And as you exhale, come to Shavasana. You can plant the feet down, knees bent with the palms facing up, or you can adjust as you extend the legs out, just letting your feet fall open to the sides, just adjusting so you can rest as much as possible. Just trying to let your body rest evenly on the floor. Take a few big exhales. Again, releasing any stress or any tension in your body. And each time you exhale, feel your body grow a little bit heavier. Feeling all those points that are resting on the floor. And just feel your eyes relax and your jaw soften. And relaxing at your neck and at the shoulders. Down the arms and through the hands. Noticing the points of your back that are resting down as you feel the pressure from the hips. And the points of the legs that are resting down to the calves, points of the backs of the feet. And it's growing a little bit heavier with each breath out. as you begin to move your toes and your fingers. And slowly start to walk your feet in. And begin to pull your knees into your chest. Just giving yourself another big hug, big squeeze. You can take a little rock side to side. And then front and back, you come back into that easy pose. That cross-legged position, wherever was comfortable. And again, turn the palms face up on the knees, sitting as tall as possible. Taking a big breath in. And out, releasing any stress. Big breath in. Releasing anxieties. One more breath in as you bring your hands together at your heart. And exhale as you bow forward. And thank you for joining me on my first 20-minute yoga video.